I want to thank BECU for creating the People Helping People Award. My name is Stella. I am an 8th grader in Seattle Public Schools, and the name of this piece is a love letter to our community. Dear loved ones, I don't know if there's one definition to truly describe what you mean to me. We are complex and evolving, as we should be. Our uniqueness allows us to shine and give back to the world in our own way. Seeing ourselves and one another creates bonds and hope for a better day. Being together and sharing our stories, we learn to soften our hearts. So everyone shines. That's community in my mind. What do I love about us? I love that our foods, native tongues, and homelands connect us to those who came before us. I adore that we are deep and unexplainable, from the textures of our hair, the shapes of our body, and the beauty of our skin, ranging from ivory to the deepest shade of mahogany, soul that comes from within. I love that we are all gifted, evolving with time. That's community in my mind. Community is not just a word, it's a feeling of being loved, cared for, and protected. It's shielding those who've been rejected. It's the feeling of sacrifice, putting aside what we think we know to learn something new. It's the oneness that we feel when we accept everyone, not just a few. It's the heart-wrenching pain when someone dies or a mother cries. It's the feeling of pride when we stand side by side, protecting every Black child because Black lives matter. It's the warmth of laughter, the comfort of a hug. Community, in my mind, is ultimately love. Dear loved ones, you are the reason I exist, the reason I am a young Black girl not afraid to take risks, confident in my ability to grow into a proud Black woman, human, determined to become everything I was created and more, someone with my head held high, walking through every door. That's community in my heart and my mind. Thank you.
Hi, I'm your MC tonight, Fred Northup Jr. I am so honored to officially welcome you to tonight's 2022 People Helping People Awards. And what a special way to open the event. That was Stella Springwalter, a student from one of this year's award finalists, Speak with Purpose. These awards celebrate our region's changemakers, nominated and chosen by BECU's members. Each year, BECU puts out a call to members to nominate the organizations that they care about, nonprofits making a true difference for individuals and families in our communities. And you certainly responded to the call. This year, BECU received more than 1,000 nominations from members. Tonight, we'll hear from BECU leaders, current and past recipients, and some of our member nominees directly. I know I'm excited to hear more about some of the inspiring work and the people behind the magic. Now, our first award this evening recognizes nonprofits as part of BECU's Black Community Development Project. Joining us is someone who played a role in creating the project and can tell us more about these awards, Gloria Dixon. Gloria is BECU's Director of Philanthropy. And good evening, Gloria.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for being with us. Can you tell us a little bit about the Black Community Development Project?
I'm thrilled to do so. The Black Community Development Project is BECU's 5-year, $5 million commitment to support the overall health and well-being of the Black community.
And so what's unique about these grants, and then how do they work?
Well, each of these organizations were all nominated by BECU members. They are small, Black-led nonprofits with less than 5 staff and less than $100,000 in annual revenue. This year marks our 3rd year hosting the capacity grant and 3rd year giving $150,000 away to nonprofit organizations.
Wow, that's amazing. Would you do us the honor of sharing those recipients?
Absolutely. We have 3 grant recipients in our Advancing Education category. The first recipient is Seattle World School Fund, supporting immigrant and refugee students with English language classes in multiple subjects. The second recipient is Reach for Literacy, providing literacy services to help empower youth. And the final recipient in this category is Young, Black, and Brilliant, an organization that cultivates a love for reading through fun, engaging, and interactive literary games and group discussions. In the Creating Economic Opportunity category, the recipient is Blessings from My Heart to Your Table, a nonprofit culinary school and catering service staffed by domestic violence and human trafficking survivors. The winner of the Preserving Health and Promoting Wellness category is Free Flow Fit. Free Flow Fit is a nonprofit encouraging active lifestyles and habits to lift up the health of underprivileged communities. And finally, we have 2 recipients in our Strengthening Communities category. Teenagers Plus Washington offers life skill training, acculturation, and youth programming for immigrant youth. The second recipient is Doing It Does It, a web dictionary of Black-owned businesses in Washington State. Congratulations to the Black Community Development Project's 2022 Nonprofit Capacity Building recipients. We're so excited to see what you'll do next.
Thank you, Gloria, and congratulations to all of the Black Community Development Project Capacity Grant recipients. Well, now we'd like to announce BECU's collaboration grants. These grantees are former People Helping People Award winners. Each organization works together with at least one other nonprofit on an innovative project. And this year, we're recognizing 6 amazing collaborations. Here are the Collaboration Grant Award winners and the amount received. 3 $20,000 grants will go to 3 organizations: Seattle Rep, Inside Health Institute, and Young Women Empowered. Inside Health Institute will partner with Friendship Adventures to provide health and wellness programs for adults with disabilities in order to improve quality of life, independence, and health outcomes for this underserved community. Seattle Rep and Young Women Empowered will collaborate on a youth engagement program called Why We Speak, giving youth the opportunity to tell their stories and create community through regular classes, group dinners, field trips, and Seattle Rep performances. And for our final $20,000 collaboration grant, Why We will partner with BikeWorks with a focus on facilitating fun, adventurous, and reflective learning experiences centered on BIPOC and LGBTQIA+ youth in the greater Seattle community. 3 more grants of $5,000 each will go to the following collaborations: Bonnie Lake Food Bank, collaborating with the Sumner Bonnie Lake School District; Open Doors for Multicultural Families, collaborating with Benefits Law Center; and Way Back In, collaborating with Girls Giving Back. Congratulations to all the collaboration grant recipients. We can't wait to see what these partnerships accomplish. Now, get ready for the night's largest awards. In a few moments, we're going to announce the winners of our Choice Awards and the Member Volunteer of the Year. These grants range from $30,000 to $50,000. Now, as a reminder, each of these organizations were nominated by members like you, sharing your personal stories. You told us how you supported the nonprofit through your time, effort, and dollars. And you shared how the organization embodies the credit union philosophy of people helping people. Let's take a moment to get to know all of our finalists a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Carmen, and I nominated, I'm already messing up.
Hi, my name is Paul, and
Do it again?
I'll try that again.
Hi, I'm Sean Glaze. Dang it.
Hi, I'm Gary, and I nominated Community.
Hi, I'm.
I can see why this is an hour appointment. Okay.
I'm gonna get a cough out first.
This is my first time being on this side of the camera, and I want it to be the last.
The organization just started from a bunch of volunteers who wanted to help children with needs.
I left my job because I wanted to be able to do more in the community.
There's only 5 full-time employees that run the entire organization.
It's full of very smart people who are working really hard to make sure that the local children have these basic needs met.
It's a whole system. You're bringing the community together and you're working to help everyone.
They managed to do all this stuff without really getting paid for it. And so I'm just like, how can I support y'all in getting resources?
This is just something that doesn't exist in the region right now, and we're so excited to bring it to fruition.
Kind of what gets conveyed over and over is that we've given them hope.
We provide hope.
It's such a success story in my mind.
And my partner and I said, well, no, there has to be something we can do. And we started doing something.
I think the possibilities are endless for this organization.
Our aim is to empower others to help others.
It's about building community. It's about building a healthy community.
They're our friends and neighbors, and they're doing things to help their friends and neighbors.
It's about providing a community for people who tend to be in isolation.
They're also there to support those individuals as they work through that trauma.
It's our communities helping our own communities.
I feel like I've gotten back so much more from this job. Really, it's incredible.
Those of us who are staff and volunteers are receiving just as much as we're giving.
And that really is people helping people in perpetuity.
What an incredible group of organizations nominated by BECU members. All of these finalists are guaranteed a minimum grant of $15,000. So let's take one more moment to recognize all 18 finalists. Delridge Neighborhoods Development Association, Dress for Success Seattle, Empowering Youth and Families Outreach, Geeking Out Kids of Color, Influence the Choice, Joya, NAMI Seattle, Reach Out Organization, Readiness to Learn, Sherwood Community Services, The Silent Task Force, Speak with Purpose, Spokane AIDS Network, Spokane Valley Performing Arts Center, Take the Next Step, Washington CASA, Westside Baby, and Whidbey Environmental Action Network. Congratulations to all of our finalists. Well, now let's get to the first award. We don't want to keep you waiting. To help present this category, I want to introduce someone who can share personally the impact of these awards. This is Sangeeta Gupte, the 2020 Member Volunteer of the Year honoree who nominated Young Women Empowered. Sangeeta is also a BECU employee, so thank you so much for joining us this evening, Sangeeta.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm delighted to talk about Why We.
So you nominated the organization Young Women Empowered, or Why We, back in 2020. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Why We does and how you are involved?
Well, we are honored to witness young women really develop into their leadership, amplify their voices, and make a meaningful impact in the communities. And we do this by offering unique programs, summer camps, and educational events for young women between the ages of 13 and 26, along with adult mentors. And we serve the greater Seattle area. I joined Why We in 2012 as a mentor. I was introduced to it by a professional colleague of mine. I was completely blown away with what they did, and so I knew I needed to join and contribute. And since then, I've joined the board, and right now I'm the board chair.
Wow, very cool.
Thank you.
So the award we're announcing here is called the Past Recipients Choice Award, meaning all of the past winners of People Helping People Awards were invited to vote for the winner. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a People Helping People Award recipient?
Well, first of all, we were absolutely elated to be granted the Member Volunteer Award. And it's been transformative for Why We. We were able to use those funds to create the Dream Fund. And the Dream Fund offered funding to alumni and high school seniors to help with college expenses, debt relief, and to even start their own businesses. And so it really was very transformative for those young women and their families and their community. And since then, our relationship with BECU just continued to evolve. In 2021, BECU partnered with the Seattle Storm for the Force for Change program, and BECU donated $1,000 to Why We for every 50 assists in the season. And then since then, we've just been able to continue our partnership with BECU, Seattle Storm, and now even the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, I love that. So would you do the honor of helping us announce tonight's $30,000 winner of the past Recipient's Choice Award?
Of course, I'd love to. This year's winner of the past PHPA Recipient's Choice Award is...
Hi, I'm Peggy. I nominated CASA of Snohomish County. CASA is a national organization, and it stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate. And we are special advocates for children. We are appointed by a Superior Court judge to follow along cases of children who are in the foster care system who have been abused or neglected. And what I do is I investigate their case and basically speak for the child in the court. All the CASAs are volunteers. We all have program coordinators who coordinate everything, but it's all the work is done by volunteers. I had a child who didn't want to visit her father, just refused to visit him. And the judge was saying, you have to, you're too young to decide, and you have to visit your father. Well, it turned out that she didn't want to visit her father because the only thing she loved in life was soccer. And the visits were scheduled during soccer practice. So that was a very easy fix, but nobody would have known that without a CASA because people interact on different levels. I wanted an organization that would represent my values of helping people that are vulnerable and of giving people a voice who don't have a voice. CASA is just the absolute description of people helping people. We are normal, everyday people. I'm just a mother. I raised 3 kids. I was a nurse. And I'm able to use all of those skills and all of who I am to help other people and help those people become who they are and have their voice amplified.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Wow. That's awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Oh, wow.
We are thrilled to be here today and to be receiving this most amazing award on behalf of the CASA program, Washington State CASA, Snohomish County. We cannot thank you enough for this amazing opportunity. We are going to take these funds and extend them even further out into the community by building a sensory room. It's something we have long envisioned doing. It is for children coming to court and wanting to be with their parents and having a safe, calm place to be able to meet and visit with their parents. At the very core of our work, it's volunteers connecting with children and serving the most vulnerable people of our community. And we cannot thank you enough for letting us take these funds and continue to do our work with the people and families of Snohomish County. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations to Washington CASA. And thanks again, Sangeeta, for helping us announce this year's winner. You know, employees like Sangeeta are the lifeblood of BECU. So Jackie Martinez-Vasquez, BECU's Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, is joining us tonight to tell us about the Employees' Choice Award. So thank you for being here, Jackie.
Thank you for inviting me.
You know, I've heard BECU employees are vital to the People Helping People program. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, our employees are committed to the credit union philosophy of people helping people. They are so excited to help select the winners. A team of employees is also involved in the robust scoring process. With over 250 semifinalists, you can imagine the lift in what a village it takes to review all of those nominations.
I bet. So it's employees who help make sure this complex scoring process works?
Yes, we have over 70 employees that go through training. They read all the nominations. It works well because our BECU employees are very engaged in community. Over the last few years, we've actually started employee resource groups. These are groups of employees that come together. They have common interests, they face common issues, and they come together to support each other and build community. And it is with these employee employee volunteers from employee resource groups who come together to form a diverse committee of people who review and score the nominations.
I love that. And so are those the same employees who select the $30,000 Employees Choice Award winner?
Actually, it's all BECU employees who are invited to vote for the Employee Choice Award. We want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to participate.
Oh my gosh. And so who did the BECU employees vote for this year?
So this year, our employees selected.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I nominated Empowering Youth and Families Outreach. Empowering the Families Outreach is a South Seattle-based nonprofit that was founded in 2001 by a mom just out of community need. There was not a lot of services for specifically youth of color where families felt like their children would be safe and held and valued. My mom started this organization. She started it when I was 13, and so I was in middle school and then kind of grew up as a participant in the program and then transitioned into junior leader program, which means when you turn 13, you can be like an assistant in the program, kind of like a teacher's assistant in school. And then after you've done 2 years of being a junior leader, you can actually become a program intern during the summers. I am an avid supporter and volunteer, and I really love the work that they do. I believe in the work that they do. And they started out just based on people letting them use their facility. So a lot of church basement programming, and have just kind of grown into having their own facility now where they have a capacity of only serving 20 kids, and yet somehow still are able to serve over 500 youth every year because they're still reliant on this larger community stepping up and letting them use their spaces. So they have programs specifically for prenatal to 3. They do kaleidoscope play and learn groups. They have after school programming to support the educational development of youth. They have internship programs for middle schoolers, and then they have programs that specifically set high schoolers on a pathway to success, supporting them either into a career or into college, and then supporting them even while they're in college to ensure that they're able to get to graduation. I mean, I can't think of anything that more embodies like people wanting to literally help people on the ground where they're from.
Yay! That is so cool.
Thank you.
So exciting.
Oh my God. That's very exciting.
Thank you so much to BECU. Thank you to all of the staff members who saw EYFO's work and decided that you wanted to vouch for us, to put your vote behind us. We are trying to transform our community one child at a time, and we try our best to embody the people helping people mission. So it feels really validating to feel seen and to feel honored in this way. So thank you to BCU, and yeah, we'll try to honor your investment.
Well, congratulations to Empowering Youth and Families Outreach. Our next award represents you, the members of BECU. And I'd like to welcome Tom Berquist, BECU's Chief Marketing Officer. Tom has worked at the credit union for over 28 years. He has been on hand to celebrate all of our past award winners. And tonight, Tom will reveal the winner of the $40,000 People's Choice Award. So Tom, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. What do you think makes the People's Choice Award so special?
As a cooperative, we know how important it is to work together for a common cause. This $40,000 People's Choice Award reflects BECU's value of members first. Not only did our members nominate all of our finalists, we also gave our members and the public at large a chance to vote on their favorite nonprofit for this award. This year, we received more than 9,000 votes for the People's Choice Award. I'm excited to share that this year's winner of the People's Choice Award is...
Hi, I'm Marion, and I nominated Whidbey Environmental Action Network. I'm actually one of the founders. We started back in 1989 trying to protect the forests on Whidbey Island. Various groups of people come together around various issues, and we're kind of there as the umbrella, if you will. We are an organization that is attempting to change the state laws and the mindset of jurisdictions all over the state to protect the natural environment because our human life and existence depends on it. The bottom line for what we take on really is, does it protect or advance the function of the global ecosystem so that we humans can continue to survive on this globe? One of our pride and joy projects is what is now called the Pacific Rim Institute. It's a 175-acre parcel on central Whidbey. The purpose of the Institute is to protect and expand that native prairie. Starting in 1998, it took us until summer of 1999 to get that protected. We got a lot of appreciation. The most common one was, thank goodness you're there. This place would look so very different without you. We're just ordinary people who've put a lot of time and energy into this, but we want other people to stand up and be empowered to do these things too.
I guess that's my wife. I'll ask her to keep it down here.
Excuse me while I kind of.
I'll just say grazie tante. Well, we are certainly surprised and delighted and want to thank BECU for this tremendous opportunity and the award, and be assured we will put it to good purpose, as we have for over 30 years, making things a little bit better in our little corner of the world.
Well, congratulations to Whidbey Environmental Action Network. Well, tonight marks a bittersweet changing of the guard. BECU's president and CEO, Benson Porter, is retiring at the end of this year. He's here tonight, joined by a special surprise guest. Welcome, Benson.
Great, Fred. It's great to be here.
Yes, so how many years were you at BECU officially?
I had the pleasure of being here for 10 years.
All right, that's a long time.
But time flies when you're having fun.
All right, I love it. Anything that you want to share with the viewers at home?
Well, probably just a couple of quick thoughts. Really, first and foremost would be a heartfelt thank you to our employees, members, and community partners for the time that we've shared together. While this past few years have been a little bit more difficult on many of us, I think we demonstrated as the cooperative that we're stronger by standing together, and I'm especially proud of how this manifested with our collective resilience and compassion. We did start a number of new programs during my tenure, but the People Helping People Awards has always been one of my personal favorites because it was member-inspired and really authentically demonstrates the difference that the cooperative plays in our community. Lastly, this event is always incredibly uplifting. I have always been inspired by the dedication and impact of both the nonprofits and the members that are recognized by these awards. No doubt I'll continue tuning into this celebration year after year, but on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I heard that you were joined by someone special this evening?
Yes, I'm really excited to introduce to all of you tonight my successor at BECU, Beverly Anderson, who our board named as BECU's new president and CEO. I've spent several weeks with Beverly in the transition, and she really gets us here at BECU, particularly our purpose focused on the financial well-being of our community and our general community involvement. She brings more than 3 decades of experience in financial services industry and will lead the credit union into the next chapter. Joining us now, please welcome to BECU's family, Bev Anderson.
Here she is.
Hi.
Hey, Bev, welcome.
Hi, Vincent. Thank you so much
No
for
one can
that.
be happier than me that you're here.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome, and congratulations on an incredible career.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And hello to our BECU members and our community partners.
So, Bev, what do you think about this evening?
Oh my goodness, this is an incredible evening. And I'd heard about the People Helping People Awards. It's just amazingly powerful. One of the reasons I was so excited to join BECU is because we are so clearly committed to our members and our communities. Our employees are deeply connected to our purpose of financial well-being, which is a personal passion of mine. And I truly believe that credit unions are uniquely positioned to enhance the lives of the communities we serve even more. By supporting organizations like those we've heard from tonight, we are truly living out our purpose.
100% agree, and it's really incredible what we can accomplish together. And I'm hopeful that you will introduce our largest award tonight, our Member Volunteer of the Year.
Absolutely, Benson.
Do tell us.
I would love to. This $50,000 award is granted to a nonprofit organization on behalf of an outstanding member volunteer. The members' contributions to this organization are exceptional. They have hosted grant writing workshops for the organization and their partners, resulting in more capacity to deliver even greater impact. The leader of this organization said, "This volunteer allows me the ability to dream." What an incredible way to describe a volunteer's contribution. Congratulations to our Member Volunteer of the Year, who is...
Hi, I'm Sean, and I nominated the Silent Task Force. I can't think of a better org to nominate than the Silent Task Force for the People Helping People Award. The Silent Task Force does work in 3 key areas. Food justice, that's what they're most known for. They're really great at making sure that the food meets the needs of the community. The second thing that they're known for is the tiny house village. So it is this large community of Black folks. It is the only tiny house village like this because it is run and managed by the Silent Task Force, a Black-led org, serving Black folks in times where they really need the extra support. And the last thing that they're known for is their health and wellness programs. I first met the Silent Task Force when I was recruiting organizations who could be part of this massive research project, but I've been following them for the last 2 years, and I've noticed that they serve Black and brown folks, which are now called BIPOC. But what's different about them is that they really do put like the B back in BIPOC. They really are really intentional about really thinking through, how do we bring Black elders and Black youth together? How do we make sure that when we're serving everyone, we're still thinking of the specific cultural needs of Black people in there? One of the stories that really jumped out to me was actually from one of our elders. This elder had said, like, thank you for not forgetting us. It feels like we've been forgotten. And I almost cried. For my community, the connection across generations is so important. And I just think it's really cool what they're doing, and I'm just excited to nominate them for this award.
Don't tell me that! What? Oh my God! I would never expected to hear that. I would just be honest.
That is great news.
That is a blessing, and we are like, what? Some amazing organizations being nominated. Amazing organizations. I know some of them. So we're honored.
Oh my gosh.
We don't even know what to say.
We tell our team they've been so hard too.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm still processing this. This is amazing. When I signed on to like really think about what is the People Helping People Awards, like who best represents that, my first thought really was about the winners. You know, I was thinking about Silent Task Force. I wanted to make sure that they got support and that people knew their story. The last thing I was thinking was that like I would have any like kind of name, association, anything like that. So it is an incredible honor to know that they wanted to recognize me in this way. And I don't know, I love supporting great work. I love supporting Black folks making difference in the world. And I know that together we can help really create a better world. So thank you so much. I know it's not super polished, but I really genuinely feel such appreciation for the work that community does to take care of itself.
We just want to say we are filled with gratitude. The work we do in the world is really important to the communities that we serve. We're honored to have a partner like Inclusive Data that believes in us and works so closely with us in aligning our values with the work that we do in the world. And we are truly, I would say, shocked because we were just like happy to be nominated, you know, but to know that our work is being seen and felt in this way, like it's like you see our hearts Our hearts are in the work, and it's for the people, and it's for the community, and it's that important to us to continue doing what we do. And we just want to say we're grateful and we're very thankful for this honor. Even if it was just a plaque saying, you guys did great work, we would be happy with that, but we will take some money too. Yes. And we're grateful. And to all the other nominees that were nominated, there were some amazing organizations. Please keep shining. Please keep doing the work. We believe in you. We love you. And we're all in solidarity together to continue doing amazing work for our communities. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. A special thanks to the staff and video crews for helping us share tonight's program. And of course, thank you, BECU members. The People Helping People Awards would not be possible without your impressive nominations. And it's a real pleasure to be here and celebrate these inspiring organizations with you.
It's been an inspiring evening. Please, those of you at home, think about how you might be able to volunteer your talent or time in the next 12 months. You never know. We could see you on our screens next year.
Until then, good night.